Hey folks, welcome back to MIDI Plays Games and welcome to the Leaf Green Nuzlocke. Very excited to get this started, so we're going to just do a little preamble about what the rules are. Firstly, in any Nuzlocke, any Pokemon that faints must be released or boxed permanently. Only the first wild Pokemon can be caught per area, and the player must nickname all the Pokemon they catch or obtain. They're the three core rules for a basic Nuzlocke. There are different rule sets that you can do, but this is the one that we are going to be following for now. We will also be using level caps for gyms. I will talk about that more in the future. And also there is a debate to have about what are we going to do about rare candies. Some bigger YouTubers and people who do Nuzlockes on streams and stuff have begun to use rare candies to level up to their caps, their level caps. I am going to use them probably after Victory Road if we're a few levels short, just to catch up, just to get rid of some of the grinding. If the grinding at the end games gets a lot more difficult and we need to, we lose a few Pokemon and we need to get a new team going, I will probably use some rare candies in that case. But through the main bulk of the game, we are just going to be leveling up as normal. We'll be grinding on lower level bones to, train and things like that. But yeah, I just wanted to make those two extra little clauses known to you guys as well. So, let's get into it. I will pass you to live MIDI. Hey folks, welcome to MIDI Plays Games and welcome to our Leaf Green Nuzlocke. Hope you're all very well. We've explained the rules in the little intro video there. I hope it was informative. We can talk about the rules more as we play, but for now we are going to get right into this. So let's go. We all know about this stuff. All the buttons, yeah, we know. I'm just very excited to get started. So, yes, on the Midventures channel, we did a Fire Red 251 playthrough over a year ago now, and I've really been in the mood for some Pokemon, and I wanted to do a Nuzlocke, but it doesn't really fit the Midventures channel anymore. Midventures is very WoW heavy now, it's like a WoW-centric channel, so I didn't want to put Pokemon on there and get everything confused. So, all of the Pokemon stuff and variety stuff will be here. And yeah, let's get into it. So, welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. Now, I have done a Fire Red Nuzlocke on my own a long time ago, but I don't really remember it. And I'm looking forward to doing Leaf Green because there's some mons that I've not used before. And I've kind of got a party idea in my head, but we'll talk about that more in a bit. I'm just going to go up and down, up and down. I've got my eyes closed, and whatever we end up being is what we end up being. And stop. We're a girl. Okay, let's begin with your name. What is it? We will just be MIDI. Yes. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since we were babies. What was his name again? Who could our rival be? Yeah, we'll keep it Gary. We'll keep it classic. Yes, it was Gary. Glad you could remember your grandson's name there, mate. Let's get going. Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. Let's go. Oh, I'm very excited. I've really been in a Pokemon mood recently. I hope you like the new layout. PokeLink is running, so everything should update as we go. I'm just going to make a few little changes. Firstly, we're going to be playing on set mode, just for difficulty, and a lot of Nuzlockers think it's the best way to play it. So we'll do that, and then what frame could we have? I do like a blue. Green for Leaf Green. We could have the classic old style. You know what, let's go with the blue. Blue's my favourite colour. First thing I'm going to do straight away is I'm going to make a save. And then we are going to item storage, and we're going to get a potion. Have a little chat with our mum. All girls dream of travelling, it said so on TV. Oh, that's interesting. I think if you're a boy, it says like all boys leave home someday. Interesting that the text is different. Now, we all know what we're doing. We're going to go into this grass and we're going to be told, whoa, don't go out. You need your own Pokemon. Now, I just wanted to talk about one rule that I'm going to do, one variant rule, and that is I'm not going to take a full blackout as a restart. I'm going to take it as if all Pokemon, both in our party and our box, are gone, then it would be a blackout. The reason for that is I think it would be interesting to, if we wipe, go into the box and having to build another team with what we have, instead of just starting all over again. So yeah, that's one variant rule that we're going to be playing with as well. We are playing with... We're playing with level caps as well for our different gym leaders that we will be coming up against, as well as the Elite Four. And also, I just need to get a little website up in the background. It's a Nuzlocke tracker. There it is. Start tracking. So, I can tell you guys. Now, we did use this Pokemon in the Fire Red playthrough. However, I think it is the right choice for a Leaf Green playthrough. It's not Charmander. He is, and it's not Squirtle. Even though Squirtle's my favourite, we are going to be going with Bulbasaur. And there he is up on the screen now. Now we do need to nickname them. We will be naming some Mons after members as well. But for now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to call this guy... I kind of want to go with a theme, like I don't know, like call this guy like Gardener. You know, have like jobs or something as... That's not how you spell that, MIDI. Gardener. There we go. But yeah, give us a shout if you want to be named after a Pokemon. Just put a comment. Members will get preference, obviously, but even if you're just a sub as well, I'm more than happy to put you down as a name. Now, obviously, we don't have memberships on this channel. I'm talking about the Midventures channel. So you know what? Actually, scrap that. If you're subbing and commenting on here, you can be named after a Pokemon. Just let me know if you want to be one. I don't want to name people if you don't want to be it. So let's go. You are called Gardener. Yep, there's my tracker done. Okay. Can we beat the first battle? Now, a lot of people say that Nuzlocks do not start until you've got your Pokeballs. So we're going to go with that. Like, if we lose to this, that's fine. We're not going to restart again. That is a good start. That's a fair bit of damage. I think we should be fine as long as they don't crit. Yep. Don't crit, thank you. So Brock is obviously our first gym leader that we'll be facing, and so the level cap is going to be 14, and that is going into the battle. So obviously if they level up during that, that's fine. When the encounter starts, Pokemon can't be over level 14. And we've already got level 6 on Gardener the Bulbasaur here. Now, I think he's healed, isn't he? He is. Let's have a look at him. Careful Nature. Remind me what that is. Careful Nature is increasing special defense while decreasing special attack. Not It's not bad actually to have a bit more of a bulky Pokemon. Now Grass I think is special in Gen 3, so yeah, it's not brilliant, but you know, I'm not super against having a bit of a higher special defense, to be honest. Okay, let's leave Pallet Town and start our adventure. Now, we can't capture Pokemon yet, so the rule hasn't really started. But, you know, we're going to be kind of limited in our initial Pokemon which we can get. And because it hasn't started yet, I'm not going to actually attack anything, because I think that feels a bit cheaty. We're just going to run away. And we're going to go straight to the Pokemart. One thing I have done, which I didn't do in the Fire Red playthrough, was I've disabled the speed up button. Obviously, I'm playing on legit hardware, so yeah, if I do any fast forwarding, it will be like off-screen grinding or stuff like that, because I feel like it really took us out of the game when I was doing battles and it was super fast. But yeah, if I'm doing grinding and stuff, then I'll do that off camera and sort it out that way. Okay. And we're back in Pallet Town. Just one of my favourite games of all time, guys. Just so cozy, just so many good memories with it, which I think may have talked about before. I may talk about again as the series goes on, but it's a series. Well, the Pokemon series means a lot to me, but these games specifically mean quite a lot to me as well. We can probably have a little chat about that in a moment. Okay, we've got Oak's Parcel, so we're going to get a Pokeball. Gary's going to come back and have a go at us. And Pokedex. Awesome. Throw the Pokeball, catch the ball. So yeah, these games, yeah, they do mean a lot to me. So they came out in 2004, I believe. In 2004, myself and my family, we emigrated to Australia with obviously the thoughts of, you know, staying there and making a life for ourselves there. I was 13 going on 14. And we ended up coming back after a year because of like some family issues at home and stuff like that. And my parents bought me a copy of Fire Red, and my brother a copy of Leaf Green, and it was a very tumultuous time, and obviously being dragged up halfway across the world and back was a lot, and I found a lot of solace in these games, you know, when I escaped like the madness of that time. Yeah, I played Pokemon Fire Red, and it meant a lot to me. Okay, our first encounter is a level 3 Rattata. Honestly, not super angry about that. I'm not going to risk a second one. Just going to chuck a ball. The Fang moves are super powerful early on. And actually, Raticate, I don't mind as a mon, to be honest. Is he going to be going up against the Elite Four? Probably not, but, you know, he'll be a good early to mid-game mon. Rats. Okay, you can be... Thief. Okay, there he is up on the screen there. Just going to check that looks right. It does. Lovely. He is level 3, so we need to look at leveling him up. Which we will do momentarily. Let's get back to Pallet Town first and get healed and safe. There we go. And I'm just going to update my tracker here. So our Route 1 encounter was a Rattata named Thief, which we can catch. There we go. Now, we can't get our Viridian City capture yet because I believe it's only water types. Yes, I'm right in thinking that. But we can capture something from Route 22. Now, there's an interesting way we could do this. We could... because I think, if I'm right, Route 22 has Spearows in it. It's got Rattatas in it. Which, okay, so yeah, if we use the dupe clause, like we're not going to catch him loads of Rattatas. This is already reduced like what we could get. We could get a Spearow or a Mankey. Now, if there was a chance to get a Spearow further on, which I don't think there is until later on, like Route 3, which is after Brock, I think. Yeah, so we can't, well, we could just come back to confirm it. Or do we just risk it and see what we get? You know what? For now, I want like a bulk. I want to start capturing some mons. So let's see what we get. And it is a Mankey. That's pretty good actually. I'm happy with that. Once again, some early mid-game firepower. Oh, bloody hell, yeah, he is rather strong. Okay, let's hopefully catch this. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Ooh, this could be bad. Because... oh dear, this could be bad. I'm gonna have to go for a heal here. And see... oh my god. Oh dear. This is... this is not good. Because if he goes for another scratch, we are dead. I think. Yeah, it's done more than half. Well, it's done half. We may have to run. Because I don't want to lose Gardener, to be honest. Or we risk throwing the ball. Then we wouldn't have a Bulbasaur. We wouldn't have a Mankey because we'd probably die. And oh my god. What do we do? God, it might be an early restart. Jeez. You know what? YOLO. Oh, thank God. Whoa, that was tense. Okay. This is prize. I don't know if we can fit this in. Right. Prize fight? Well, it's supposed to be prize fighter. But you know what? Or we could just go wrestler. Brawler? Maybe brawler. Yeah, could we learn to spell? Thank you, MIDI. There's brawler. My god, you nearly killed my flipping Pokemon there. Okay, I will be back in a moment. I'm going to do a little bit of grinding. There's no point of me putting this up on the video. I'm going to get them to... I think I'm going to get everyone to level 8 before we do Viridian Forest. I think that's a good... yeah, a good level, I think. And then we'll continue through. I will be back in just a moment. Hello, we are back from our little grind there. As you can see, we're all level 8. No close calls or anything. It was all not a problem at all. And I think we are ready to head towards the Viridian Forest. So let's go. We've got to get rid. We've got to go through a little pointless bit of RP here with the old man. He's had his coffee. Yeah, red box. Yeah, Pokedex. Yeah, it's my Pokedex, mate. I know how to catch Pokemon, but he's going to show me anyway. And he's just going to catch a literal full health Weedle. There he is. There you go, mate. Enjoy your Weedle. And we get the Teachy TV, which I will probably never use. And I've realised that we have not gone to speak to Gary's sister to get the town map. So let me just run over there and grab that. It's one of those things, like, will I use it? Probably not too much, but it's probably worth having. This pool of water is where we can get a Viridian Forest encounter, if it ever comes to that. So over we go. Oh, encounter right at the end there, but that's fine. There we go. Yeah, Steve learns quick attack, which has been very helpful. And we need to go in here, I think. Hello. Grandpa asked you to run errands. That's lazy of him. Take this. There we go. Thank you, Daisy. And up we go, back towards Viridian. Now, I believe that Thief has run away. I think that he can get Guts, which would have been a very good stat. A very good ability to have. But yeah, no luck there. So, I don't know whether he might be able to get it when he turns into a Rescate. That may be something that happens. But honestly, having someone to run away isn't awful either. Okay, so a little heal here. Another thing we should just have a little look at is... okay, so Thief is a lax nature. I need a table of all the natures because I still don't know them all. Pokemon nature table. Let's see here. Lax, so he is defensive and not very special defensive. Okay, that's not awful. What about Brawler? Brawler is a careful nature, which I believe is the same as, yeah, so he's low on special defense. No, he's higher on special defense, lower on special attack. Okay, that's not awful, I guess. I mean, it would be good for him to have like a positive attack nature, but, you know, giving a fairly frail fighting type a little bit of special defense, I'm not super against. Okay, into Route 2, where we can get another Pokemon, I believe. Let me just check my tracker here. Route 2, yeah. I mean, I reckon this is pretty much like a guaranteed Pidgey. We'll see. I think there's potentially you can get one of the bugs. But no, it's going to be Pidgey. I do not mind Pidgey at all. I know it's considered one of the not as good flying types. I've always liked Pidgey. I've always liked it for its bulk. Oh, that is a big old crit. Okay, let's chuck a Pokeball. And also, I'm going to be a smart boy, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to buy a few items from the Pokemarts. Yep. Okay, you can be pilot. There's the gym that we will not be going into for a long time. But yeah, let's do a little heal for Pidgey. And then Pokemarts, we're going to buy a few little things here. How much money have we got? 3,000 here. Okay, we're going to buy, let's buy like 5 more balls. And like 3 antidotes. And like an extra potion. You know what, I may as well spend this. Okay. I'll keep a little bit of change, but yeah. We've obviously got poison potential here in the forest, so having a few antidotes is always a good idea. Let's get our butts to the forest. I think, you know what, I think I'm going to lead with Pilot, because he needs to get some XP in him. I don't think he knows Gust yet. He might, but I don't think he does. Now, the amazing Viridian Forest music. Now, we could get super lucky and we could get a Pikachu. I don't think that's going to happen. We're probably going to end up with some kind of bug. I would love it to be a Butterfree, if I'm honest, for potential future encounters. And it is a Caterpie. Okay, yeah, I'm not angry with that at all. Okay, don't crit. Thank you very much. And the reason I'm happy with that is Butterfree can lend Sleep Powder, which if we get lucky and get an Abra later on, we can guarantee that it doesn't teleport away. So yeah, not mad with that. I'm not a big fan of Pikachu in this game, honestly. Like, I know Raichu is like kind of strong, but I always find Pikachu to be very lax in, like, I don't know, just very weak. Okay, what can you be? You're like a little silkworm, aren't you? Taylor? That'll do. Okay, so while we're at it, let's have a look at Pilot. Pilot is an adamant nature, which increases his attack and reduces his special defense. That is pretty good, to be honest. It would have been amazing if he was naughty. That would be awesome. Oh no, wait. No, I got that mixed up. He's adamant. That's what we want, because he's not a special attacker. That's really good. That's just what we want. So he should be nice and strong. He's got 11 attack at level 5. Okay, and then let's have a look at Taylor. You're bashful. That is, let's have a look. Where are you, bashful? Is neutral. Okay, fine. Okay, not a problem. There's a Pokeball there. There's another Caterpie. I'm kind of glad it's a Caterpie as well, not a Metapod. Just gives us more chance to train it on our own. Nearly dead. We're obviously, yeah, a little bit slower here, but we can tank these, no problem. So yeah, Adamant is awesome. Unless you're going to tell me that normal types aren't physical moves, but no, I'm pretty sure they are in Gen 3. Before the physical special split and all of that. If you want to play a Gen 3 Fire Red, Leaf Green game with like this, the physical special split, I cannot recommend Pokemon Fire Red 251 enough. It allows you to be able to catch all the Pokemon for both Leaf Green and Fire Red in one playthrough, and also has a load of quality of life stuff, such as this physical special split. It also makes the game a little bit more challenging, and you can see a playthrough of that on the Midventures channel. That was a good time. Obviously, we're going to have to play a lot more careful in just... with this being a Nuzlocke, probably going to be a longer series. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing fast forwarding while battling. I don't want to risk that. Maybe when I'm doing grinds on low level mons, then yeah, I might do. But as you can see, we're going to go heal up. We're going to take our time here. Yeah, I need to just add that to the tracker as well. So Route 22 was a monkey called Brawler, which we captured. And then Route 2 was our Pidgey called Pilot. And Meridian Forest was our category called Taylor, which we will capture. I can add the natures later. Very nice. Now, there is a rival battle, which we can do. I believe their Pokemon are level 9. So we could consider doing that. But I think what we'll do is we'll get through the forest first, I think. But yeah, this will be our team now until after Brock, and to be honest, like, we're going to defeat Brock with no problems. I hate to spoil it, but you know, Bulbasaur is just like so broken in the early game. There shouldn't be any problems at all. Please don't cut to me having issues now. Imagine if we wiped to it. I can't see it happening. As long as we get our grass move, which we will, we'll be absolutely fine. So, yes, Poison Sting. This is why we've got some antidotes. For this exact reason here, we've been poisoned. Yeah, not something we want to be going through at the moment. Okay, nice little level up there to level 7. Yeah, so let's go to this, and we need to heal you. This is why you get antidotes before you go into the forest. And then what we're going to do, I think, is let's put Gardner up front here and make our way through, because we're going to have our first trainer battle. With some bug types. This is Bug Trainer Rick. Bug Catcher Rick, should I say. Who I believe should be immune to poison. So yeah, we should get through this, no problem whatsoever. And hey, level 9. And that's a Caterpie as well. As you can see, we're playing on set mode, so it kind of makes the battles a bit more difficult, because we can't just like be like, well, we can't predict what's going to be coming in. It's not going to tell us, and it's not going to give us the opportunity to switch. Yeah, we'll make battles a little bit more difficult, but you know, I kind of like the idea of it, to be honest. Okay, there we go. That is more XP for the Bulbasaur, Gardner. Then let's give Thief a little go here. Oh, not a Weedle. I kind of, you know what? I kind of just don't want to fight the Weedles. I think that actually makes a lot of sense. It won't here, because I believe this is a bug catcher as well. There's nothing we can do about it. But yeah, why would we fight wild Weedles and possibly get poisoned? Okay, quick attack. Hopefully... Oh, it's going to take more than... It's going to take more than one unless we get crits. Come on, take the poison. Ah, okay, so we're going to have one antidote left. God damn it. But at least we brought some. At least we were smart enough to bring some. Okay, Brawler, in you come, dude. Oh, actually, that was a bad idea. Don't get poisoned. Okay, yeah, we need to bring Gardner in. Bloody Weedles, man. Now, Leech Seed is a move that often I like end up removing by like the end game, but I've heard it's very powerful in Nuzlocke. With like you know, like absorb and stuff as well. So I think we might be keeping this for the long run. Weedle was seeded. There we go, a little bit of health there. We can tank these, no problem. And this should do it for us. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. And we've got a Kakuna. Now, we, if we want, could bring out our Taylor here. Because he's just going to harden over and over. But we can't die. It's just going to take flipping ages. So I will... Let's see how long this is going to take. Yeah, it's going to take a while. I'm going to cut to when this is over. Because I want to see how much XP I can get from this guy. So I will be right back. Okay, we're back, and Gardner got level 10 for that, which is awesome. Vine Whip, so that's pretty much Brock sorted. And a fair bit of XP there for Taylor, not loads though. We didn't get a level. Oh. Antidote on Thief, please, thank you. I'm going to heal him as well, actually. We gotta play carefully. There's an extra antidote there. Whew, okay, we're getting there. Oh, you can have a Weedle, bruv. You got a Weedle, mate? He's got a Caterpie. I bet he's got a Weedle in the back pocket, though. Okay, let's see how this goes. This is one of those things where, man, if this guy, if Thief was adamant, it would be so good. Like, we'd be two-shotting things, probably. Okay, level 9 for Thief. Is it? No, it's another Caterpie. Okay, that's fine. I'll keep... Oi, a nice crit there. I'll keep Thief in. And we can just tackle now, I think. Take a little bit of damage, but... There we go. Save a quick attack for a later date. I'm wondering... if we should do the rival battle before we finish the forest, you know? Like, we're gonna have to come back. No, it doesn't matter. We can buy some repel and we'll get back through. Yeah, let's keep going for now. onwards. I believe there is something down here for us. No, there isn't. I've gone the wrong way. Would have thought the amount of times that I've done Viridian Forest, I would remember the way. There's a Kakuna. So some easy XP here. Okay, and what we can do then is we can bring in our lovely Taylor. There we go, and Taylor should get to level 5 now. There it is. Okay, lovely. We continue. Weedle, get the hell out of here. We don't F with Weedles. You are a trainer? Yes, you are. Oops, I feel like you have like the mid-evolutions. Yeah, I thought so. Nice early quick attack on you. Well, there you go, Thief. Thank you for the crit there. Okay, and then why not bring Pilot in? Oh wait, it's a cat. Oh, I'm silly. I'm a silly sausage. Oh, I think you're gonna be okay. Maybe not. Let's bring Brawler in. We're spreading the XP about, but I'd rather play it safe. There we go. And I think this is a Kakuna, right? No, it's another Metapod. Okay. Let's get a bit of scratchy action with Brawler, and then we'll get someone else in to finish the job. Come on now. May as well keep going. At this point, Taylor will be doing like 1 damage to this thing probably, so I mean we're about doing that at the moment, so he's still hardening. How hard can one man get? Okay, his defense won't go any higher. Taylor, take us home, baby. There we go. It's not going to level him up, but we'll get there. Okay, a few more battles. Actually, I think there's only 1 trainer battle left. There's a potion. Do I feel comfortable with our current levels? I think so. I am gonna maybe just give a potion to Pilot just in case. And Gardener, even with like 2/3 health, should be fine against anything that this guy throws at us. Oh, it's literally a Weedle. Okay, let's get a quick attack in. He's going to string shot. Oh yeah, perfect. That's how you deal with a Weedle. Awesome. Straight into a... what do we got? Another Weedle. Sorry, dude. Not interested. Now, this continues to be Route 2. It does, so we don't need to catch anything here. So we're going to go heal up. And then we're going to do another little cut. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to buy some repels. And I'm going to meet you at the rival battle on Route 22. I may have done some extra grinding just to get them ready for Brock as well. We won't go straight to 14 because we're going to get some XP from them. Maybe like level 12 or something. And then we will be ready to rock and roll. I will see you in just a moment. Hello, we're back and we're fighting in level 3 Pidgey. Why may you ask? Because we're about to finish our grind and we're about to get a Butterfree. I thought I would just skip the Mespod evolution, but we want to see Butterfree evolve, don't we? Of course we do. So let's get this battle done. We've had no close calls, it's been fine. I've just grinded in the forest for a little bit, and now I'm just in Route 2. And here we go, we're going to have a fully evolved Pokemon. And we haven't even defeated Brock yet. I do love a Butterfree in this game, honestly. There he is. Or there she is, I should say. Confusion, really good early on. Awesome. Now we should be okay. I think they're level 9, the two Pokemon that Gary has at this point. We should hopefully just be able to overwhelm him just by the number of Mons. Charmander's a little scary. He's got a fire move at this point. We've got some non-grass Pokemon, but we do have like bugs. You know, we've got a bug and a fire, so might just have to be a little bit careful. But yeah, I'm hoping this goes okay with no problems. I've opened with Taylor just because I want to get her to get a bit more XP to get to level 12. And I think Taylor should do pretty decent with her confusion here. Yeah, that's not bad. Sand Attack's not a great start, but do we have Compound Eyes? We might not, actually. Let's try with a Tackle. Yeah, so that just wasn't a problem whatsoever. Now, we can't keep you in because you're going to use Ember. But I imagine Charmander's looking at Taylor now and is going to hit with an Ember. So we should send in... We're going to send Brawler in, I think. To take this Ember. Oh no, Growl. Okay, fair enough. I thought they would have gone for the Ember there. Okay, that's not great. What does a Karate Chop do? Okay. Yeah, this is going to be not a problem. Finish with a scratch. There we go. That was not a problem whatsoever. Okay, so there's our first rival battle done. Alright, there we go. So we did that. That was a bit anticlimactic. So why don't we meet back in Pewter City and we will take on the gym. Okay, we are back in Pewter City and we are going to take on Brock's gym. Now, I haven't actually got to the level cap of 14 because I think we're going to be fine. They're all level 12. I think we may have got to level 13 on our Butterfree. On Taylor, I think we absolutely did actually. But yeah, the rest I've kept at level 12 because, I mean, this is about to happen. Like, I mean, I'm not even using Bulbasaur here, and we're gonna just... We're just gonna, yeah, like, easy. It's not gonna be a problem. Okay, Sandshrew is ground, so what we can do here is we can go into Gardener. Defense Curl, you're more than welcome to do that. But we're going to Vine Whip, and we'll be absolutely fine. Bit of an accuracy loss there, but should be able to get through it, I think. There we go. Okay, quick little heal. When it comes to items in battle, I'm going to try not to, but I'm not going to ban it completely. Like, if I can play my way around it, then I will, but if not, then, you know, if I need to use a potion, or otherwise I'm going to wipe, I'm going to use them. I'm not banning them, basically, but if I can, you know, if I can get away with not using them, then, yeah. Okay, let's put Gardener up front. So you're here, I'm Brock, I'm Computer Gym's gym leader. My rock hard willpower is evident, even in my Pokemon. Yes, yeah, we get it, dude. You love rocks. So, their level 12 Geodude is going to get Vine Whipped. There we go. Which gets us to 13. Probably puts us to about 40 health. Oh no, we didn't get... I don't think we... What happened there? Did we not gain health? Or did it happen too fast? It probably happened too fast. Okay, I'm going to Leech Seed. I don't know whether we need to, but I just want to be super careful. Let's see what this Vine Whip does. Oh, he's going to bind me. No. It was never in doubt, I'm afraid. And that's level 14 for Gardener. And there it is. We get the official League Boulder Badge. Good times. We can use Flash outside of battle, which obviously we need to get Flash. That's for future we need to worry about. And we get TM39. And we get Rock Tomb. And we leave. Amazing. Right. That is the first episode of the Pokemon Leaf Green Nuzlocke, I believe. Next episode, we will head to Route 3, Mount Moon, and maybe not Misty, but we will certainly get to Cerulean City. So let me give myself a little heal. Like so. Let me give myself a little save. There we go. And let me say to you, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you all very much. Obviously, this is the second channel to my main channel, Midventures, which is a lot of more video essays, usually around MMOs and World of Warcraft, but also like general gaming stuff. Previously, there were Let's Plays and stuff on there, so there is a Pokemon Let's Play on there if you want to check it out. But yes, the MIDI Plays Games channel is where this Nuzlocke will be. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all very soon.